Welcome to Hit the Ground Running, appreciating the importance of foot strike and NBA injuries. I'm Bruce Williams with Breakthrough Sports Performance and Breakthrough Podiatry. 2 years ago, a paper was released on NBA injuries, and it was a 17-year overview, talking about injury rate by specific pathology. 70% of the injuries in the NBA study dealt with lower extremity injuries. We're going to talk about the top 5 injuries that were listed in that study. Lateral ankle sprain, followed by patellofemoral inflammation, as well as lumbar sprain or strain, hamstring strain, followed by adductor strain. The structural makeup of the foot, the lateral column, the medial column, the rear foot, and the forefoot, and how those bones affect the joints and the range of motion can lead to or exacerbate many of the injuries that we talked about just recently. A recent study by Hall and Nestor shows that a decrease in the big toe joint dorsiflexion motion can lead to sagittal plane compensations at the ankle joints, knee, hip, and low back. Interesting enough, all of those were found in the top 5 injuries within the NBA. Here we have a patient dorsiflexing onto the ball of their feet. You can see that they supinate to avoid the functional blockage that's within that first MPJ. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Here we have an in-shoe pressure diagram that shows pressure moving towards the lateral aspect of both feet. This is very similar to what we just saw in the movie where the patient was avoiding their big toe joint because of a functional hallux limitus.
So we wire them up with science.
We're going to put tech scan sensors in his shoes. It has a bunch of little sensors in it that'll give us a pressure distribution as well as a force. Powering up.
I am ready for science.
In conclusion, about 62% of all injuries in professional basketball and 72% of all games missed were due to lower extremity injury. Technologies such as in-shoe pressure exist for quantifying data on gait and movement in sports. The general sports medicine system is flawed. Foot strike and function greatly contributed to the top 5 NBA injuries. Technologies such as in-shoe pressure and others can validate and quantify the structural and functional components of foot strike. Over time, this should lead to improvement in injury rates and injury risk assessment. Finally, I hope to see you all at the Boston Sports Medicine and Performance Group, May 19th and May 20th. I'll talk about other quantification and validation systems such as EMG, video analysis, and nodular motion capture. I look forward to meeting many of you there at the meeting. Have a great weekend.